Hey guys, welcome to another video here at Cloud Colubrids. Today I'm gonna be showing you the rest of my 2026 breeders. If you catched my last video, part 1, I showed you a nice lineup, but I couldn't fit them all into one video. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you the rest. So I have a lot to be thankful for. I got the good stuff right here in one hand, freshly brewed. Just ground this up and brewed this beautiful cup of coffee. In the other hand, I have a delicious almond biscotti, which pair perfectly. And I have you beautiful, beautiful people watching my videos. It's such a good thing. So let's take a sip. I normally don't do flavored coffees. I definitely don't do flavored cream or anything like that. But this was coffee beans with hazelnut infusion, and I mixed it, half of that and half dark Colombian roast. So it tastes really, really nice. I think I threw a little Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee beans in there too. Mixed it up, tastes really good with this beautiful biscotti. Oh, the biscotti complements the coffee just beautifully, and the scenery here, just looking at a lot of cactuses, hibiscus, all types of plants. It's nice and quiet, just perfect. So I'm gonna make a blessing for all of you beautiful people watching the video, and make a blessing to the 2026 breeding season. So I want to start off the video with a new project right here. This is the Zebra Line Arizona Mountain King Snake. I love Arizona Mountain King Snakes. I have some of those with the classical look, but this is the Zebra Line. Originated from Bob. His last name starts with a V. I believe it's Vaughnette, but I don't want to mess up his name. Now the Zebra Line is bred with more white and black, so it resembles a zebra. Really extreme zebra lines have very little red, so that would be the goal with this project. You can see this guy right here has a lot of white on him, so I'm hoping to get some babies that are even more of a zebra than he is. But this guy is amazing, and his name is Bob. I named him after Bob. Now I did get this one from Prismatic Reptiles, and the originated stock was from Bob. And this guy is a 2019 baby. You can see they don't get huge. They get long, but they stay thin. And this guy is a little bit more on the spicy side. When I'm handling him, totally fine. But when I open the bin, he's hunting. He's in hunting mood. He'll attack whatever comes his way. But once he knows I'm not feeding him, he's relaxed. So let me show you the female. I'm really excited that we're gonna be pairing these for the first time, because I got these in 2019, and they were just such slow growers. So finally of size to breed. This is Bovani. My fiance actually named her, so I just had to be corrected. You can see she's expressing some of that nice zebra look too, but has a drop more red in her than Bob. But look how amazing Absolutely love these. These are probably my favorite of the mountain kings. Now I will show you what a regular Arizona mountain king snake looks like. So this girl is a 2020 baby, so she's a year younger than Bob. I actually bought Bob as a yearling and this girl as about a 3 or 4 month old baby. She's grown a lot, finally of size to breed, and these are only about 3.5 feet tops and not very wide around, though she is a little bit more chunky than Bob, which is a good thing. You want your females to be a little bit more on the chunky side. And this is another male that I have, just a regular Arizona mountain king snake, but you can see the way those blacks just cross on top. This guy is a really exceptional looking male, so probably hold back one of the babies or two of the babies from the zebra line and then use this guy to pair in the future. I love the look of this guy, really nice. And these are really timid king snakes. They're not like California king snakes. They handle more like corn snakes. Really just laid back and chill, and these don't get very big, so perfect pet. It's just a little tricky to get them feeding as babies. A lot of them just want to eat lizards, so you really might have your work cut out for you. So we're gonna see how hard it is to get the babies to eat, but I'm up for the challenge.
All right, so this next pairing, another mountain king snake, probably my second favorite of the mountain kings, the Tarahumara mountain king. This is Sahara, my female, who I've already bred. I have a holdback named Sonora from this pairing, and she looks absolutely amazing. Now, the male and female, Sahara, that's this girl, and Mojave, the male, they look identical. They just have a slightly different head stamp, and I could put this girl on my face. Don't have to worry about getting bitten or anything. And they're known for their high band counts. Some of them are mega bands, and they have really high band counts. So that's what I would be aiming for, as well as beautiful red, fire truck red saturations and colors. These are native to Mexico, and all the babies that I've produced, the one time that I did breed these, all ate frozen thawed right out of the egg. So maybe I'm lucky with this pair, or this just comes from really good bloodlines. The babies didn't give me a hard time at all. So I know a lot of people like these, so I'm really excited to breed them, also known as Nablaki.
And with these, I always recommend keeping a humid hide because they have shed issues if you don't keep them with the humid hide. I have some coconut husk in here with a little bit of water just to keep it damp. They have issues shedding out, and with that, they have no issues at all. This is actually Mojave right here, the male.
So now I'm with Eleanor, this beautiful 2020 extreme buckskin okatee, head for AML, from South Mountain Reptile. So extreme she is, and she produced some of the nicest babies I've ever produced. We bred her last season with Dusty Rhodes, my extreme ultramil okatee, and she's really big. We're gonna be pairing her again with Dusty Rhodes. You don't want to fix something if it's not broken, and the babies they produced were so amazing. I held back two. One, a beautiful extreme ultramil okatee, and another amazing buckskin okatee, which is gonna be even more extreme than this girl. Just hanging out with the corn snakes today. And we have about a week left until they go into brumation. So take a look at Dusty Rhodes, named after the 1980s wrestler Dusty Rhodes.
and he's about to shed. You could see his scales are really faded, but so extreme. That color in between surrounding each saddle, just amazing. These change so much from the baby colors to the adult colors, and they're all just amazing. Second year in a row breeding for us. I love having Dusty Rhodes in our collection. Such an amazing snake. So take a look at my female Trans-Pecos rat snake, Exanthic, possibly het for blonde phase. And let me double check the date of birth on these. Okay, so this is a 2021 baby. And these are just so interesting compared to the corn snakes and the king snakes. These Trans-Pecos rat snakes, it's almost like they're analyzing you when you open the bin or if you're handling them, and they're judging you. It's as if they're smarter than you, they're smarter than most other types of snakes. They're really curious. Now these have blue eyes. The pupil, I guess, is black and surrounded by a silvery blue eye, which if you bring them outside, you could really see it much better. This girl has nice size, and I think we're gonna breed these this year. One of my favorite snakes, one of my favorite rat snakes. Give you a close-up look. She's just checking us out. And those eyes are just so nice. Now the male, I named him Sinatra because it looks like his eyes are blue, and you can see she's smelling, she's investigating. These are always investigating the situation, and they're just a joy to work with. You can handle them, they're not nippy. Really amazing snakes. The markings are so nice on these. I remember when I bought this girl at the Orlando Repticon, a male and female, and there was a gentleman next to me who really wanted them. I didn't even see him until after I picked them out, and he gave me these evil eyes, but I already had purchased them, and I'm glad I did. So there is this beautiful female, and I am going to show you the male Sinatra. He's smaller than this girl. Absolutely love these. Love the rat snakes, and if these are het for blonde phase, we might be able to get some interesting looking babies in this clutch. If not, I'm fine with a full clutch of Exanthic Trans-Pecos rat snakes. And look, she's checking you out right there on camera. Now let's take a look at Sinatra. So this is Sinatra. He's checking us out. I just held the female, so he's definitely smelling the female on us. And look at his markings. Look above the neck. Look how clean that double stripe is. The whole pattern is just amazing. His pattern might be a little bit nicer than the females. And this guy, look at those eyes. Look at the head, how it's just like pure gray. The markings amazing. And he is investigating us right now. I would love to produce a beautiful clutch of these. And these are still a very manageable size snake. Still have some growing to do. But these are just so amazing and exquisite. Mystique about them. Might want to start tapping into some other types of unique rat snakes. There's also different localities of these Trans-Pecos, like the Wild Rose. There's a couple of different ones, so I may start looking in
Well, I've been looking, but if I could find a nice pair as babies of another locality, work with a couple. But first, I just want to get my feet wet, breed these, see how that turns out, and then we could always add more beautiful rat snakes to the collection for future breeding. And look at this guy just hanging out with us today. I definitely think we're going to go forward and breed these this season. So this is Sinatra. I'm really excited about this next pairing. This is Nefertiti. This is a Shatter tessera. And look at the pattern. It's hard to explain exactly how it looks, but in person, in between each scale, just has a beautiful look to it. And let's bring this girl and Gandalf, the male, outside, take a better look at them. Alright, so take a look at Nefertiti out in the sunlight. One of the nicest things about these shatters, the belly. It looks like granite that you would put down in your home on the flooring. It has like a shiny look to it. Looks just like granity marble. Probably on camera you can't see the sheen to it, but in person it even has like a little iridescence to it. And I got this girl directly from Lee Abbott as a tiny baby. Actually, my fiance picked this girl out and the male, which I'm going to show you next. And Shatter is sun-kissed and cinder. Sun-kissed and cinder, you mix those, you get a Shatter plus the tessera. That's what this girl is, and she is absolutely beautiful. Really excited to see how some of those babies come out, especially some of the cinder influence in some of those babies. They get a nice dark bluish look to them.
Everything's peachy. Everything's peachy. Split personality.
So this is Gandalf, and he actually could smell Nefertiti on me. I think his eyes are almost like a silver looking around the iris. He's definitely a lot lighter in complexion than Nefertiti, and he's not a tessera. And I could feel him moving around, tightening his muscles, definitely smelling. You could see him almost pulsating, so I have a good feeling about these two. It's going to be love at first sight. Look at those eyes. It's like a silvery look around the blacks, maybe even a slight bluish. And he is really just picking up that scent. And he also has that granite looking belly, but his belly is much lighter in color, but it has like a holographic look to it. In person, on camera, it's hard to see it. A nice shiny holographic look. Is Het Silver Queen. They are lighter complexion shatters. Really nice pattern on this guy. And both 2021 babies. So this is gonna be an interesting pairing. And you could see him just picking up on that scent. He has it locked in right now. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good breeding season for sure. Look at that belly. Shiny, beautiful snakes. Alright guys, so take a look at this big girl, Dottie. Ink Drop Cali King. Oh, she just took a nibble. She just took a nibble at me. I did wash my hands, but I might still have some corn snake scent on me, so she's normally pretty calm. But you gotta remember too, they haven't been eating. This is like week number 2 of not eating. So they are hungry. So maybe she's confusing me for a rodent, but she's really big. Everyone loves Dottie, that nice ink drop pattern, which is just those blacks on top, and the sides are pretty clean. I got this girl as a tiny baby from Snakes at Sunset, and everybody's always asking me about Dottie. When is she gonna breed? We did try breeding her last year. We got one lock late in the season, but no eggs. And it's hard to tell when she's gravid because she's already so big around compared to a lot of the other snakes here. Pushing 4 feet right now. Really heavy girl. So this is week 2 of no food. And probably another week or so, we're gonna put them in brumation on Thanksgiving Day. And she will be pairing with this male, Domino. Got this guy from Sean Island at VMS Herps. Possibly het albino, really high white, only has a couple of speckles of black on him. A lot smaller than Dottie. And I really think this pair could make some crazy looking high white Cali Kings with ink drop patterns, Dalmatian patterns. That's what I call this guy, Dalmatian pattern. And this guy is really feisty right now, especially that he hasn't eaten in 2 weeks. So he's definitely looking for food, but we can't feed them. When they go into the coolers, they need their systems cleared because they can't really digest when they're in the cold temperatures. So we have to let them go off of food for about 3 weeks or so. But look at this guy, he's incredible. And so up next, the extreme anery okatee, or as Lee Abbott likes to call them, silver black okatees, because they're silver and black, and this is an adult. They maintain the blacks in the saddles as adults. Regular aneries, the saddles fade to a gray outline by black, so these are really special. These do have the A-male gene in them, so we do produce some snows as well, which was a big surprise when I bred them for the first time last year. And I'm hoping I can get a male that has dark grays like this girl to hold back for future breeding, because Oakland is more on the light side, which I like too, but I want to have 2 variations. This girl is really big. This will be the 2nd year breeding her in a row, and everybody wants some of these silver black okatees. I have a long waiting list, and look how beautiful this girl is. Corn snakes are just so calm. I could just relax out here. I don't have to worry about getting bitten or strangled or constricted. So I'm gonna show you the male real quick, Oakland. So now take a look at Oakland. Oakland, his base color is a little bit lighter on the silver side, and Raiden is just a tad bit darker. And Oakland is a good amount smaller than Raiden, but he doesn't have to carry eggs, so that's okay. And these colors remind me of the Oakland Raiders, so that's why I named him Oakland, and I named her Raiden. I wasn't gonna name her Raiders or Raider because that's more of a male name, but it's definitely fitting. And Raiden is actually a character from, I believe it was Taken, the video game. I might be wrong about which video game, but it is a martial arts video game from the 90s and early 2000s. So I'm pretty sure they bred perfectly last season, so I'm sure that we'll get another good breeding season with these 2, and they're absolutely amazing. So next we're going to be looking at Pink Panther and Barbie, my salmon snow tesseras from Lee Abbott. This is Pink Panther the male, a 2021 baby. Got him directly from Lee Abbott, and I'm not gonna bring these outside because it's hard to really pick up on the pinks in the bright sun, but this guy is really pink. You could see the stripe on top from the tessera patterning. Really, really nice. And much pinker in person. Hard to pick it up on camera. I did breed this guy to Pearl, my coral snow motley from South Mountain Reptiles 2 years ago. Babies came out really nice, so I'm really excited to see how the babies look like with this guy and Barbie, also a salmon snow tessera. And here is Barbie, the female. Now she's a 2022 baby, and Pink Panther's a 2021 baby, so he's a year older than her. They're about the same size. He might be a drop bigger. I can't really tell. And really hard to pick up the pinks on camera, but they're there, and she actually looks like she might be going into shed soon. This will be another first time pairing, which I'm really excited about.
So I saved the footage when I first got Barbie. This is her still in her deli cup when I got home from the Reptile Expo, and you could really see the pinks in this video. The coloring is perfect, the lighting is perfect, and I really love the way she looks. Can you imagine making a full clutch of these? It's gonna be amazing.
And just to give you a quick look at the baby, just to give you a quick look at what I was talking about, the salmon snow okatees that I got from Liab, but this is Krang, the male. And you can see these are a bit more pinker than the tesseras. And you can see how they form those beautiful saddles. And this is Pandora, the female. She is definitely bigger than Krang. Probably because I got her first, and I give her nice large hoppers now. She'll be ready. Probably needs 2 more years. These are 2024 babies from Lee Abbott.
So this next pairing, both in shed, so I'm not gonna show them, but I'll show you the photos. These are both from VMS Herps. A female strawberry JMG coral ghost, which is charcoal, strawberry, and red factor, het blood red, het anery, het amel, and the male is a blood red strawberry, giving him a nice polished look. Also het anery, het amel, and het charcoal. So the endless possibilities by pairing these two. I can't wait.
Alright, so those are the breeders for 2026. If you didn't watch my last video showing you the other breeders, you can click the card above. It'll take you directly to that video. And I do have 1 or 2 other pairs I didn't show in this video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna breed them. I just might. So that'll just be a surprise if I do. I'll show you when I start pairing up snakes. So we have about a week from right now until I put them into brumation. By the time I post this video, it'll probably be only a couple of days away. The time just flies. It seems like we just were hatching out eggs, but that's the name of the game, and I love playing this game. So I'm gonna go. I actually have more coffee in the pot, so I'm gonna go heat that up, put a little cream and my special brown sugar, feel really nice, edit some videos, and just relax. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I do have some amazing videos coming up, especially putting the babies in brumation. I'll be talking about the process and how that all goes. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and have a wonderful day.
Strawberry JMG Coral Ghost, which is
He is feisty. Whoop. Whoa. Oh, the coffee's really good with the biscotti. I got 2 different cookies here. I got an almond cinnamon cookie. This reminds me of when I go to a fine Italian restaurant after dinner.
I get a nice shot of espresso with an Italian cheesecake. This gives the similar vibes. Let me see how this cookie is. Oh, this one is really good. It's light, softer in the center. Has like a vanilla, I can't say the word. Vanilla-y, almond-y, cinnamony taste to it. Really good.